talk. Let's have conversations in the dark. World is sleeping, I'm awake with you. With you. Watch movies that we both already seen. I ain't even looking at the screen, it's true. I got my eyes on you. And you say that you're not worthy. You get hung up on your flaws, but in my eyes you are perfect as you are. I won't ever try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. On Sunday mornings we sleep until noon. Well, I could sleep forever next to you. Next to you. And we got places we both gotta be, but there ain't nothing I would rather do than blow up all my plans for you. And you say that you're not worthy and get hung up on your flaws, but in my eyes you are perfect as you are, as you are. I will never try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. When no one seems to notice, and your days it seems so hard. My darling, you should know this. My love is everywhere you are. I will never try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. I won't break your heart.
It's beautiful, I know. Thank goodness.
On behalf of Chad and Morgan and their families, I welcome all of you, and I thank you for being here today to support our friends celebrating their marriage. Chad and Morgan want all of you to share in the magic of their day from last year and now. For all of those who are in attendance, the intention of these prepared words is not to impose thoughts and beliefs on anyone, but to allow for a simple expression of faith in humanity and deity as each one sees fit. Your presence here is a tribute to the relationships forged through time. And for a moment, we reflect on those not in attendance, but certainly with us in spirit. As loved ones watch from above, we remember their contributions to your lives now and your life together. With these dear people in mind and with all of you here, As we begin, let us bow our heads and pray. Dear God, the one who gives us the longing for love and the capability of loving and the heart for holding love, we give thanks for Morgan and Chad. As two become one, make your presence known and be with us their witnesses as we rejoice in the promises spoken. Let each day beyond this one be filled with grace, and may their hearts forever be so full. Amen. To both of you, once again from the bottom of my heart, it is an honor and a privilege to preside over this new ceremony. Your family and friends are here to witness your marriage, to hear your promises, and to support your decision to live the rest of your lives together. The year that was 2020 was a year certainly that will not be forgotten. There was so much trouble, so much aggravation, so much frustration. No one could have foreseen the challenges that you faced and those that we faced collectively. No one could have anticipated the disruption and the changes. But through those things, we needed a day like that day last year. It was a bright spot in very dark times. We thank you for that. And today, having caught our collective breath, we see in you the hope that springs eternal in the heart. You know what is important. I've spoken to you, and I know that you know what makes the difference. You share the values of honesty and friendship and promises kept. You did not come to these ideals and these principles in a vacuum. It is a reflection from where you have come and from what your family and your parents have given to you. I've been doing this a long time, and I have never felt more confident in a couple moving forward. I told you that I'm a big fan of marriage. That is marriage as it is supposed to be. Marriage as it is intended to be. Not the day, not even the ceremony, or even the event. Because in reality, there's so much stress involved in the production of the day that people can miss the basics and the foundation of the institution. With all of the chaos that is swirling out there in any given year, for these next moments, we consider the peaceful rest of deep relational words and actions. The mission for the two of you is to keep the light in your life ablaze for each other. If it is kind, do it. You share common values, common thoughts, common ideas about life and the life that you want it to be. And so now on this day, we repeat the words of last September 5th. Lives once a world apart have crossed paths and become intertwined, built on promises in the present and hope for the future. This time and this place has once again become sacred space in which to share your private promises for all to hear. Each day after this one, you have the promise of each other to meet the day head on together. As the rest of us watch and look on, our collective hope for you is true love. Love that reaches deep within you and makes your hearts forever full. It is not the walls of a church. It is not the walls of a church that makes marriage sacred. It isn't stained glass or Bible verses. But by your choosing, by your request, you have asked to be in the presence of God, and He is obliged. So it is with the greatest humility that I speak of sacred things. Where there is goodness, God takes notice. Where there is honesty, God watches. Where there is passion, God leans forward. Where there is an invitation, God draws near. And when vows are spoken, the heavens become still, and I believe God listens. Consider these well-known words. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It is not boastful or proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects and always trusts. It always hopes and always perseveres. Love never fails. But these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. It is my prayer that these virtues are to be found in your life together. With them you will be happy, content, and together forever fearless. Remember this.
Yeah.
Chad and Morgan, for everyone to hear, I ask you to consider these things. Do you both this day commit yourselves to the other?
We do.
Again.
Do you promise to listen always? Hold your response. Do you promise to stand by one another through whatever unforeseen changes or circumstances that arise? And do you promise to love, respect, honor, and cherish one another through your life together?
We do.
There you go. Are you guys doing these?
Yeah, we should.
You're doing your
Yeah.
You're doing your own?
Oh,
Like
what
you
you
did
have.
last year?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We didn't go over that. All right. The promises that you make reach through you into your very soul. These promises should give you pause. Once you lived as individuals, but now you are intentionally and purposefully bound to one another. Chad, repeat after me. Look deeply into her eyes. And repeat after me.
Remy has a lot to say.
I, Chad,
I, Chad,
take you, Morgan,
take you, Morgan,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness or in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
to honor and to respect,
to honor and to respect,
till death do us part.
till death do us part. Again.
Oh, goodness.
All right, here we go. I, Morgan,
I, Morgan,
take you, Chad,
take you, Chad,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer. I stumbled there, I apologize.
for richer or for poorer,
Okay. In sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
to honor and to respect,
to honor and to respect,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
The vows you have just exchanged are similar to those repeated by couples for centuries. Although we live in a time when promises are taken lightly, let this not be the case here. Renew your promise daily and live deeply in the best interest of the one that you love. May I have those rings?
Hopefully you can get mine on this time.
Sounds right.
Marriage is a commitment that must be cherished every day, and rings remind you that marriage is for life, and it is not to be broken. Chad, take this ring, put that on her finger. Repeat after me as you do so. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of my eternal love and faithfulness.
of my eternal love and faithfulness.
I ask you to wear it
I ask you to wear it
as a reminder of the vows we have spoken.
as a reminder of the vows we have spoken.
This is my promise to you.
This is my promise to you.
You ready? I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
of my eternal love and faithfulness.
as my eternal love and faithfulness.
I ask you to wear it
I ask you to wear it
as a reminder of the vows we have spoken.
as a reminder of the vows we have spoken.
This is my promise to you.
This is my promise to you.
You are repeating everything that was beautiful about this day last year, and even more so today. Tomorrow you will continue to face the challenges that life has to offer. Be on guard against anything that infringes upon the promises you have made. Protect your love fiercely. Let it grow and endure in all that you do together. Let us pray. Eternal God, we once again bring into your presence Chad and Morgan, and today we celebrate them having become husband and wife, who have joined their lives together. We pray that this home they establish will continue to be a home of peace, a fortress and a refuge from the storms of life, that they will purpose in their hearts to each other that nothing will ever separate them from their love for one another. That indeed their love will grow stronger and deeper, richer and fuller as the years go by. Bless this marriage, this couple, and their families, and all who are here in attendance today. Amen. Inasmuch as you have promised to be faithful and true to one another, and by the purposes intended by God, you are still married. And Chad, you may kiss your bride. Whoa! Oh! All right. What are we going to do next year? All right, turn and face them. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Chad Savello.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 li li da, la la li li da, da da. us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la la la, did it all. La la, did it all. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like...
All right, we're going to start this off announcing in the parents of the bride. Michael and Maria Kraft. Next up, we have the parents of the groom, Glenn and Lori Savello. Also with them, we have the flower girl, Carson. All right, now we're going to welcome in the bridal party.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the back rails.
We're going to start this out with Anna Penna, escorted by Dylan Bissell.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Next up, we have Kayla Savello, escorted by Corey Sullivan. Next up, welcome in Aubrey Tuggy, escorted by Ryan Tuggy. Next up, we have Megan Kelly, escorted by Evan Belmore.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Help me welcome in Rebecca Curry, escorted by John Connolly.
Talk about shooting out, now how we're doing it quick. If they hit you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it's true to be missed, so I'm a...
Next up, we have Maid of Honor, Michaela Kraft, escorted by Best Men, Cody and Cameron Civello. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, go, 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 go! Woo! All right, everybody, if you could please rise. Please help me welcome the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Chad Civello. All right, now please surround around and watch as the bride and groom have their first dance. Second dance.
Talk, let's have conversations in the dark. World is sleeping, I'm awake with you. With you. Watch movies that we both already seen. I ain't even looking at the screen, it's true. I've got my eyes on you. And you say that you're not worthy. You get hung up on your flaws, but in my eyes you are perfect as you are. I will never try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. On Sunday mornings we sleep until noon. Well, I could sleep forever next to you. Next to you. And we got places we both gotta be, but there ain't nothing I would rather do than blow up all my plans for you. And you say that you're not worthy and get hung up on your flaws, but in my eyes you are perfect as you are, as you are. I will never try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me, and your love is all you owe me. Yeah, I won't break your heart. When no one seems to notice, and your days it seems so hard. My darling, you should know this. My love is everywhere you are. I will never try to change you, change you. I will always want the same you, same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely.
huge round of applause for the bride and groom. Woo. Congratulations. All right, if we could get everyone's attention, please. If you could please put your attention up to the head table. We're going to have some speeches here.
All eyes on me, please. I'm nervous. All right. Hi, everybody. So I don't know how I got dragged into doing this again, but here I am. Okay. So I'm going to keep this short, very short. So I'm going to give you guys some advice over the blessed years that I've learned with Morgan Thomas. Number 1, we called her Mother Hen. She liked to be in charge a lot. Like a lot. Told you what to do, when to do it, how to do it. So if you thought you were looking out her car window, breathing, think twice, because that ain't happening. I got screamed at for breathing and looking out her car window. Yeah. Number 2, don't travel with Morgan. Because when I went to Italy, that gondola ride was cool to push her right off. But Texas, the restaurant, remember that? I almost left you there. But I didn't. Number 3, and most importantly, I love you very much, and I wouldn't want to do life with anybody else. As much as we fought, you are my sister, besides Anna, kind of here. I love you very much. Now let's drink, have fun, and Cameron, this is all yours.
I was hoping you'd go on for another 10 minutes or so, but you definitely left this on me. I just want to say thanks to everybody for coming. This is round 2 for them, as you all know. They had a little trial period for the first 10 months. If they didn't want to do it again, they didn't have to, but it decided to re-up on round 2, so we'll run it back, I guess. As most of you guys know, I really hate talking in front of people. This is rare for me, so I'm going to keep it as quick as possible. For years, it was tough growing up with Chad as the older brother. I was living in his shadow. He had perfect GPAs. He had academic awards. He was the theater guy. He was even pretty good at sports. I mean, not as good as me and Cody, but he was pretty good. He also didn't really get into much. Me and Cody seemed to get in trouble a little bit more than he did. We got a little caught up in a few other things that he seemed to not, but you know, I remember that first day when Mom actually found out you weren't a perfect angel. Yeah. That was a shock to her, and I think it was a shock to all of us. But over the years, I learned, Morgan, that you seem to fit perfect with us. I mean, it happened on 2 separate occasions when I learned this. The first one was on St. Patrick's Day when I decided to overindulge a little bit, and even the Shaggy family over there had to experience a little bit of my mess. So, yeah, so you came, you dealt with it. My parents said a few choice words that didn't scare you. I was surprised by that. So I knew, yeah, you kept you around. I knew you were in it for the long run. The second time was a little bit worse. It was actually your 21st birthday weekend. Yeah. I had to maybe call Chad from a different state, and just it wasn't the earliest of hours, and yeah, you didn't care, you didn't run, you didn't blame me. I mean, I still remember you guys partied with the guy who got me, so I mean, I'll never forget that out of you guys. I mean, that was not ideal, but that made me realize how laid back, loyal you are, and how perfect you are for this family. And to get serious for a second, Chad, you've always been a hero to me. You've always been perfect. You've been the epitome of success since I could remember. I mean, just how you carry yourself, it's funny to see how you could be such a perfect human, and 3 short years later, out comes me. No matter what, though, Chad and Morgan have always shown the utmost respect towards each other. They've always handled every obstacle thrown their way, and they treat each other exactly how you should. So we love you. I love you, Morgan. Welcome to the family, and I wish you guys the best of success.
Yeah. All right, guys, if you could just raise your glass. Let's do a quick toast. Happy anniversary, guys. Oh, sorry. No, that's I mean, it's not often because we can celebrate this second marriage with the same person, but it's in front of all your friends and family. Congratulations, guys. Morgan, welcome to the family. Cheers, guys.
All right, now I know that Mike, father of the bride, would like to say a quick thing here. Press and hold the button. Press and hold the button.
Okay, so last year, for those of you who were here, I'm not going to go on the same story. All I'd like to say is that, last year, Morgan and Chad, the stress level kept building. We got 2 weeks from the date, and all hell broke loose. So, as usual, they picked up the pieces. We made the day happen. And it was great. But they were missing this. Every single one of you, they missed you guys last year. And I just want to say from both families, thank you all for taking the time out of your life to come and celebrate their day. And I know we have people from the West Coast, the Central, North, South, everywhere. And to Sister Linda, extra special to you and Richard. We love you guys. We love all of you, and thank you for coming.
It is time for the father-daughter dance. So if we could get Morgan's father, Mike, to come out on the dance floor with Morgan. We're going to do the father-daughter dance right now. Here they go. I don't know what Mike thinks going on here, but...
Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment and each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one. She told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman wait to you to be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew, the one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first, from the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
Huge round of applause. So at this time, we'd like to do the mother-son dance. We're gonna have Chad and his mom out on the dance floor.
Since those little boy days, doesn't seem that long. Yet here you are, it's your wedding day. And there's one thing, darling, I'd like to say. Be kind, be sweet, be a gentleman. Care and share, and always be fair. And remember, though you now have taken a wife, you will always be my son, my loving son. You filled my life with so much joy as I watched you grow from that little boy. Now I'll try not to cry as you walk away. Just once more, darling, I'd like to say, be kind, be sweet, be a gentleman. Care and share, and always be fair. And remember, though you now have taken a wife, you will always be my son, my loving son. Be kind, be sweet, be a gentleman. Care and share, and always be fair. And remember, though you now have taken a wife, you will always be my son, my loving son. You will always be my son, my loving son, my loving son.
Woo! All right, so right now we got something a little special here. Look, they're gonna pound a drink first. So Chad can stay out, Morgan's gonna come out. Then we're gonna need Glenn and Maria to come out. Glenn and Maria, come on out. I'm just wondering if this is still a surprise. Awesome, so here we have it. Let's get this party started, right? All right, at this time right here, Chad and Morgan would like to invite everybody out on the dance floor to join them all. Come on out. All right, we got the air guitar. Air guitar's coming out. So that rounds out formalities for tonight's wedding. And Morgan and Chad say, well, it's time to dance.
All of the lights. All of the lights.
Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars. All of the lights, all of the lights. Until it's saying exactly where we are.
All of the lights.
If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. If you want everything, want you to see all of the lights.
Get in mine, baby. Gotta let you. Yeah. Get it right, baby. You should go and get your own. Get in mine, baby. Gotta let you. Yeah. Get it right, baby. You should go and get your own.